Bring Them Down, new British thriller directed by Chris Andrews, starring Christopher Abbott and Barry Keoghan. The story is about two men from neighboring families on neighboring Irish farms who have some shared past with unresolved issues between them. And when one family wrongs the other one in a seemingly small way at first, it starts a cascade of events that escalate into a terrible conflict. Essentially, it's a movie about how even a kind of insignificant little thing that could be resolved with a little bit of kindness, a little bit of humility and forgiveness, and a single conversation causes the next thing and the next thing because people have these family conflicts buried in the past that color the way they approach each other. There are various aspects playing into this: poverty, struggle to stay afloat financially, tensions within each family without even going outside, intergenerational trauma and hatred, fathers being bad and toxic examples for their sons, as well as men being unable to resolve their issues with women and escaping into violent behavior. It's an alright film, although it is very bleak and miserable. There's apparently not a single good person in the entire story. Everyone is fucked up on some level, and there is no willingness to find a happy solution to all of this. There's just the ever-present vitriol and resentment. It is reminiscent of the 2022 Spanish movie called The Beasts, which tackled similar themes, but in my opinion was a bit tighter and stronger overall. The interesting thing about Bring Them Down is the narrative structure. The first half is told from the perspective of one character, and then we view the same events in the same sequence from the perspective of the other guy. And initially you think, oh, okay, this is going to show us how this guy was actually justified and it was all a misunderstanding. But well, the reality is that there was a bit of a misunderstanding at the very start of things, but what happens after is still despicable and evil, even viewed from the eyes of the person doing it. There are scenes of pretty brutal animal cruelty here, so if that is a problem, be advised. Otherwise, I think the two central performances are very good. I think the film has a strong sense of a cold, dreary atmosphere. I'm not sure whether it offers any lesson to be learned or moral to be told. It feels more like a cynical, depressing, hopeless depiction of a conflict in ways that feel much like a Greek tragedy. I don't think it's strong enough to become a classic, but it is a decent watch if you're into these kinds of dramas.